Hi Paul Prince, back this time for the DF reading. I do read for the collective, so that means some bits may resonate, all of it may resonate, or none of it may resonate. And if none of it resonates, that just means it's not for you at this time. I also read with intuition, so that means I read what I see and feel within the cards. I also, if any of you are watching want to send me any cards to keep my readings new and fresh, we'll have a wish list linked in the description below. As it said, let's find out what's going on with the DF. What's going on with the DF? 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 So I feel like you are being tested right now. Tested by family, tested by friends. There's people in your life testing you, kind of testing your ability of things, kind of testing you as a person, kind of pissing you off. What I mean by testing. It's like you're not being as giving as much anymore. It's kind of like you're holding yourself back because you're being tested and it's pissing you off. It's like you are communicating with someone close with you to kind of help and guide you, because you're kind of stuck on where to go for yourself. You've kind of sat and been patient and sat and you've been waiting for things to change, and you kind of are doing what people are saying, but you feel like it's getting you nowhere. It's like you are going along day by day and people are like, well, here's your the sunny days around the corner, and you see it in the horizon, but it's like, how long are you going to get to that horizon? Because like every time you get to the horizon that you think it is, it's like a mirage. It disappears, and I'm feeling like you're feeling very trapped and very isolated within yourself, and it's like you're reaching out for help from Spirit, but Spirit are like, we're here. Yeah, they're on the outside. They're not coming to let you in. It's like they're seeing you between the glass divider of the prison. They're leaving you in there, but still communicating with you. They're not getting you out of the rut you're kind of in right now. So I want to get some triggers that you should be working on. So I'm picking up that there is one main one right now. So trigger. What are the triggers? 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 Right, so okay. So the trigger that I'm picking up on is working on relationships. So whether that be family, whether that be relationships with partners, work relations, there is some relationship in your life, whether that's kids, brothers, sisters, uncles, friends, that sort of thing. There's some relationships in your life, whether that's 1 or 10, that are kind of going tits up right now. I don't mean it where it's like where it's like really bad. It's literally like little things they're doing, and it's kind of like you're fed up now. It's like you've been a mug for too long. It's kind of like you're being like boss. You're having to be the one in charge, kind of like you've kind of stopped things in its works, and kind of you're not taking the stress on your shoulders anymore. I feel like you had shit that you've got rid of, and you're happy that you got rid of that shit, but now it's like these people know about the shit, but they're not helping. It's like all good and dandy, they're there and supportive, but then when they do it, it's all fine. And that's what you're fed up with. You're just looking for that kind of close support that you feel like you're having to support everyone else, but no one's supporting you, and you're kind of just looking for that support to reach out to. It's like you're sitting, waiting, bored. It's like you're trying to make your own time, if that makes sense. It's like someone to say, I don't know, this is going to happen in a few days. You'll try and make the few days today. So if someone says, this is going to happen in a month, you'll try and make that month today, if that makes sense. So you're trying to make time yourself so you can get it now. You're focusing more on that aspect than just living freely. I feel like work right now is an illusion for you. And you're kind of... Work isn't... Like, the work aspect of things isn't kind of what it portrayed itself to be. So now you're kind of looking for something new. You're kind of testing out new things for yourself to see if it can improve you or if it's something that you really want to do. So let's get some guidance and advice for the DF. Some guidance and advice. 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 Okay, so kind of step away from the way you usually do things and kind of look at other people, how they've dealt with things, and kind of take a different perspective, shine a different light on it to kind of maybe give you a alternative outlook to things. Maybe it'll give you a better insight to things. Also, stop waiting for expecting for things to just happen. If you're just standing around, if you're just sitting around or standing around waiting for something to happen, I'll give you an example. You need to hoover the stairs, but you stand and wait for it to get hoovered. If you're not going to pick up the hoover, it ain't getting hoovered. Like, don't just stand and expect things to happen. Don't just wait around for it to happen. Just keep doing what you need to do and it will happen. There is no harm in giving up and trying again, like trial and error. There is no harm in it because it only makes you stronger. Like what they say is what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Stop worrying that you're going to disappoint people, because at the end of the day, you're always going to disappoint someone. And you need to kind of wake the fuck up, slap yourself in the face, and just accept that you're not going to please everyone. At the end of the day, if it's not making you happy doing it, then don't do it. Don't think, oh, well, it's easier for me to keep the peace. Fuck that shit, because it ain't easy on your stress levels. Kind of sit down with people that are pissing you off and say, look, this and this is pissing me off. Now we're going to sort this out. We're going to adjust things to my liking, not your liking, and we're going to have it my way, and it's my way or the highway. You need that kind of attitude. Don't literally go in and be like, boom, it's this or else. Kind of have the attitude of like, kind of have your head on your shoulder and be like, I'm going to have it my way without actually saying having it my way, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm getting for the DF. Kind of, you really need to stop focusing so much on other people and more on yourself. So yeah, thanks for listening.